Opportunity is something that almost all of us seek or want. It is definitely something that most of us need, and yet more than 90% of the people can't seem to find it. So today I want to speak about what actually opportunity is, three places where opportunity lies, and how we can actually find it and get to this opportunity. And hopefully this talk will make us a little bit more successful, find at least a little opportunity out there that we can use to benefit our lives and the lives of the people around us. So I want to start with what actually opportunity is. A lot of people kind of want to focus on something very big, but exactly because it's very big, they can't actually do it. So either they try and get discouraged, or most of the people actually never try. And even if they have good ideas, they are like, oh no, this is saved for people like Steve Jobs, like Elon Musk, like all those billionaires. They're different kind of people, and they never actually try to do something, which is, I believe, very, very sad. Because all of those people that we look up to, the one thing that is probably common for all of them are they're optimists. They see the reality, right? They know it's very hard, but they believe that they can actually make a difference, and they end up doing so, right? So what opportunity is? By opportunity I mean not something that is very far away and ahead and very big, like, okay, if I actually invent a teleportation device, I'll be a billionaire. Yes, you will, but can you actually do it, right? And by opportunity I mean things that we can actually start in doing right now. Now we go out there, hustle, and we actually do it, and that benefits us. That's what I mean by opportunity. With time, with resources we have, those opportunities grow bigger and bigger and bigger, and we can aim farther and farther, which is the aim of this process, right? So the first place that I believe opportunity always lies is where people complain. Because if people complain, that means that there is some kind of problem, there is something that can be done better. And if you can do that, if you can bring value to people, if you can do something better than how it is at the moment, then probably people will want it. And obviously you give them value and people will give you back value, which is money, business, or opportunities, right? So think about all of those things that you maybe do every day and you kind of don't like, or maybe you thought, oh, this could be done better, and only if I had that. Well, think about, okay, can I realistically change that, right? Can I actually give something of me, my idea, my labor, and I can actually make it better? And if you find a way to scale that, here you go. You can make a business of your own, and this doesn't have to be something big. It could be very small. It could be a little bit better. But if it brings value to people, it will be good. So always, and that is something that Jack Ma always says, right? So instead of complaining, look optimistically on those things, right? Take them as opportunities, as things that you can actually bring benefit to the people around you, and this will bring benefits to you. The second place where I believe opportunity always lies is the place where people refuse to change. And what do I mean by that? Well, especially in the last 20-30 years, with technology, the innovation cycle of all things around us is faster and faster. Things are changing faster than ever before. But people are people, and people just refuse to change. They believe that they're good at what they're doing. They believe that it has to be done in a specific way. And instead of looking at what the actual market wants, instead of looking at what could be done better, they just believe that their vision is the best, and they refuse to change. And that is exactly the reason why IBM, back in the days, right, lost the PC market to Microsoft and Apple. That is the reason why in the 2000s, BlackBerry, Nokia lost the mobile phones and smartphones market, right? That is the reason why Tesla at the moment has market capitalization that is equal or bigger than General Motors and Ford. That is the reason, because people refuse to change. And guess what? People are people, and this will continue to be the case. Which means that if you are actually without an ego, right? If you have empathy, if you can see what people actually want and what is the future, and by future I don't mean 50 years ahead, right? It could be tomorrow, it could be now. That means that there is probably some kind of opportunity there, because the people that are already big, they probably aren't paying that much attention. Guess why? Because they are not hungry. And if you're hungry and if you are ready to give up your ego, look what the market wants, and you really decide to provide that and give more value than you actually get, I promise you'll find opportunity. And the third, and I believe the most important place, even though that all three of them are very, very important, but the most important is your comfort zone. And I just can't stress how important is that, because this is a thing that everyone can do right now. You can decide that instead of watching shows or TV for 5 hours after you get home from work or school, instead of listening to music for 3 hours, instead of playing games for 6 hours, you can take 1 hour. I don't ask you to take all of them away, right? You need some rest, you need to feel good, but if you take only 1 hour and decide right now to do something that brings you value, true value, this could be, reading from companies and investing, right? Making better investment decisions. This could be, just going on the internet. With the internet, you don't even have to get out of your house. You can go online and find a way to make money right now. And then with 1 hour a day, you might not get a millionaire overnight, right? You can actually better the situation you are right now, and that is opportunity, right? And it is out there. You can read almost anything. Think about the greatest masters in whatever you want to be good at. They're out there on the internet. You can read, you can learn from the biggest philosophers that have lived on earth, on the biggest artists, actors, scientists, or whatever you want to. Don't waste that opportunity. Take 1 hour. 1 hour every evening, from 10 to 11, and just read about investments, read about art, read about science. Go out there and make your content and distribute it. Maybe you want to make some photos or something on Photoshop and sell it, Fiverr, whatever you want to. You can flip things from eBay, Amazon, or something like that. Just spend 1 hour, and I promise you, once you start hustling, once you're hungry, you see so much opportunity around you that you'll be like, I don't know where to start, but just start. And I want to finish with how we can actually find opportunity and actually use that. Well, there's not a secret to that, right? The secret, right, is just do. Doing is more than fantasizing. It is more than ideas. It is more than anything that's in your mind, because guess what? It is real. And before you actually try out something, you cannot say with 100% certainty that you can't do it, you're not good at it, or you are good at it. Make a decision right now that you're hungry, you want that opportunity, and go seize it. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this a little rant, and look my other the Successful Mindset podcasts videos, they're linked in the card section, which is on the top right of your screen, and look around Antiversa. I have a lot of content and it is all for you, it is all free, so please make sure that you use it. Thank you and see you next time. Stay Antiversal.